Hello, wonderful people. So my name is Dallas and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, which all of you should be because this is my first video, welcome. It's great to see you here. So mainly what I do on this, will be doing on this channel is wrap-ups, TBRs, come shopping with me to bookstores, maybe some reading vlogs. I like watching reading vlogs. Don't know if I can do one, but we're gonna try. And I mainly read mystery, horror, and thriller, suspense. Those are like my genres that are very deep in my heart that I hold close. So we're gonna do this wrap up. Let's just jump into it. I'm gonna rate these books or go over these books based off of what I gave them as a rating on Goodreads. I read a total of 5 books this month, which is pretty good for me. So I read a total of 5 books, and I'm going to rate them from best to worst, number 1 to nah. Yes. First book is Don't Look For Me by Wendy Walker. This is my first Wendy Walker book. I have no idea why I picked this book up, but the synopsis sounded good, so that's probably why. This book is about a woman named Molly. She goes missing one night and never returns home. Her family thinks like she just was tired of the life because she had a few things not go her way for a few months. And so she goes missing. They don't know where she is. They just assume she left. Then there's a strange call from to her daughter about a new clue that has popped up. And so her daughter goes back to this town where her mom disappeared, and she just tries to uncover what happened. And then she starts to think like, maybe my mom didn't leave on her own terms. And it's just the story of that. The second book of the month, I read one on my Kindle. So I don't have that book physically, obviously, because it's on my Kindle. But it was called The Stepchild. I really can't remember who it was by. But it came out this month, March 15th. And I was fortunate enough to get a art copy of it. So, on my Kindle from NetGalley. So thank you to NetGalley. This book was about a little girl named Millie and another girl named Shelby. They're stepsisters. Shelby is older and she's watching her sister Millie while her stepmom goes to the store. While she's out, Shelby calls her stepmom and is like, Millie is gone. And so, of course, they're going looking for the missing child. And it's all about secrets that come out within that entire family, how everyone was feeling, what everyone was actually doing on that day. And are they able to get Millie back? It's pretty good. Very good. I gave it 4 stars. So the next book, I actually finished this yesterday. That was Not a Happy Family by Sherry Lapina. I have actually read another one of her books before, An Unwanted Guest, 5 stars. This was 4 stars, but I mean, hey, she's up there for me with top authors right now. But basically, this book is about a wealthy couple who were found murdered in their house. They have three children who now get to inherit millions of dollars. So of course, you know what that means. Rich people, they die. Someone's a suspect. So now all 3 of those children are suspects, and they're just trying to figure out who killed the parents. So there was one part in this book that was kind of confusing when they introduced the character, and I was like, where did she come from? And then it was like, where did she go? And then where did she come from? And so she was like popping in and out, and I was just kind of like, are you going to tell us who this person is? The next book that I read was No Exit by Taylor Adams. I know I'm probably going to get a bunch of hate for this, but I did not. This was rated 3 for me. So I have a friend, Emily, who has a book club that I'm in, Lost in the Plot book club. And this was our March pick. And I was so excited to read it because, of course, it's a thriller. So I'm like, yes, I'm all in for it. Plus the adaptation to the movie. Do not watch it. But the adaptation to the movie, I was ready for it. This was a no-go for me. Every single thing that this character did in this book made me so angry. So if you don't know, which I'm sure you probably do, this is about a character named Darby. She's going home to see her mom, who is sick, and she gets stuck in snow, so she has to stop at a rest area. And while she's there, she sees a child in the back of a van, and now she's trying to figure out who put this child in the van, how are they able to get out, things like that. And like I said, this character was the luckiest person I've ever read about in my life. Like, she was so lucky about everything she did, because every decision she made was not smart at all. Like, I can't express that enough, how angry she made me and frustrated she made me in this book. But I mean, I honestly thought, like, before I asked my book club friends, I honestly thought this was a YA book. This read like a YA. It read like Five Total Strangers, if you know that book. And so I was kind of confused. I was like, I understand it's not YA because of everything that happened in the book, but it definitely read like one. So I would want to read another Taylor Adams book, but it's not up here for me to like go out and get it. Last but not least, I read The Gift of Presence, A Mindfulness Guide for Women by Caroline Welch. I am not going to rate this book really anything, because this was just a self-help development book. So I just feel like it's kind of like, well, I wouldn't rate that. So this was just basically about like, just showing women how to be more present, how to ask for help. And it was really good. It was definitely what I needed in my life where I am now. So this book was definitely good for my soul. It's good for my soul. So that is it for all of my books that I read in March. I am so excited that I read 5. My goal for the year is 45. So I am killing it right now. But I hope you guys have a great day. You love this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully I see you in the next one. Bye.